Hey, this is the World Advice Channel 2. What I want to talk about today is a topic of, are we on the verge of a civilization collapse? Or in other words, are we actually on the verge of the end of the world? Is what I'll be discussing today in a simple and straightforward way so anyone can understand it. So if you're interested in knowing if the world is to the end, or more like are we on the verge of the world coming to an end, watch this video to find out, as well as stick around towards the end as there's a lesson to learn from this particular video. So now I mention that, let's get started. So when it comes down to the question, yes, I definitely believe we are on the verge. Because the truth of the matter is, when it comes to this particular topic, okay, you know, um, you know, which, this issue of the world, like the idea that, we're gonna have these issues like massive riots, cities burning, people leaving the city, and just in general, like satellites falling from the sky and all that stuff. People would say, "Oh, that's so frivolous. That would never happen." But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to answering that question, I definitely believe it is very possible that the world is on the verge of a societal collapse, or to be more because the truth of the matter is, not only do we have a lot of issues, like when it comes to the state of the world itself, but human beings ourselves, in all honesty, such as stuff like, obviously, you guessed it, things like political division, racial tension, and of course, we cannot forget, of course, the idea that just come around that's made things even fucking worse, AI technology, this idea of let's have an artificial intelligence, do everything for you so you don't have to do anything for yourself, which is just going to make things worse for a world that already has enough issues as it is, because what happens to people when they don't have any jobs and shit like that, those are the issues our civilization has. And on top of that, when it comes to nature, which we obviously need nature to survive, like for us to have the oxygen that we breathe on a day-to-day basis, that is going to help too. Whether it could be things like resource depletion and of course global warming, that can result in a mass extinction and having numerous species die, which of course in some way, shape, or form at some point is going to affect us. So to answer your question, I definitely believe we may be on the verge of a civilization-based collapse. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to the end of civilization as we know it, to be quite blunt and honest with you, the truth of the matter is, aside from the fact that it will be a pleasant experience, the truth of the matter is it will be a truly devastating experience that would really, 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 truly look like something that it would not be a good experience at all. And that's the honest truth there, to be quite blunt and honest. So to sum things up, I definitely believe we are on the verge of one. Some people would say I don't believe that would happen, or that's going to happen 100 plus years. I don't think so. I think we only have a few decades left with the way things are going and the fact that so many issues come up. And as the saying goes, in life, whenever you have an issue, just like if you have like a crack in a house, it's good to kind of fill the crack as soon as it starts instead of letting it build and build and build until it becomes a massive crack and it's even harder to deal with. When it comes to life, it's that metaphor exactly describes life. When a problem is starting, you make sure you deal with it, then deal with it. And there's numerous problems that are on top of each other. And to solve all those problems, it's going to be fucking hell on earth to do. So the truth of the matter is, to put it bluntly, as a result, no shit, our civilization resolve all these issues. So, in short, to answer your question, yes, I definitely believe we are on the verge of a societal, you know, collapse, and more specifically, the end of the world as we know it. Okay, to be honest. And the lesson, as I was getting at before for this video, that there is to learn, for this is that we can prevent this from happening. We can prevent this whole situation from getting out of hand, even as bad as it is. The truth of the matter is, what we need to do is we need to start having people protest against these big corporations and all that type of stuff. We need to, fight against AI technology and issues like global warming and stuff like that, like supporting companies that do not deplete the Earth's resources as badly as a lot of these big time companies do. Because the truth of the matter is, there are actually more effective ways to do a lot of things without having to pollute the world and rob the natural resources as much as they do. And of course, even there are ways to deal with global warming. They don't care to solve that problem. All they fucking care to do is make a profit. So in short, to sum things up, a lot of these issues can be resolved. They just don't care to do it. So don't support companies that obviously are contributing to the environmental problem, let alone the issues our civilization as a whole, as a planet has. Like AI technology and all that shit. And that's honest truth. So that is the lesson that there is to learn. I still believe we can save the planet. It will still be screwed up even if everything were to go perfectly, because of course of global warming and how bad we screw things up as a species due to global warming. But in the end of the day, all I have to say is that you know is that we'll just do our best. And the truth of the matter is, not just do our best. The best advice to sum things up is that we can change things. Okay, so hopefully this video will inspire people who are watching this video, as I truly believe we can change things and save the world from going down a path we really don't want to go down. And that's the honest truth. So anyway, this is my video. This is all I have to say. And simply put it, if you like this video and videos like this, remember to thumbs this video up and the subscribe button. And that's all I have to say. And simply put, I'm out. So bye.